Feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hello and welcome to the video wrap-up show for the Shrimp Tank podcast in Seattle. I'm Dan Whedon and I'm joined by my co-host Craig Swanson. We had a fascinating and fun conversation today with our guest, Josh Huisenga. To catch the entire episode, and you should, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find all of our episodes on our website at shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle.
Hey, Josh, thank you for today. This was a really great conversation. I was really kind of drawn in by you talking about the type of clients you work with around branding, which is really focused around companies in transition and in recent management changes. I was wondering if you could just walk us through who your clients really focus around and like what type of work you provide for them.
Sure. The clients that we're trying to serve are those new owners, new leaders who just took over this big thing, and they're sort of finding out in the first year what's in the closet, putting out fires, figuring all this stuff out. But because they're new to it, because they haven't been in it for 10 years and gotten sort of blind to the things that always are, they're being objective and they're motivated about how do I get this business to do better than it's been doing? How do I address things that maybe have been neglected in the past? So that's really what they are. They maybe bought a company, they're merging with another company. They might be a second generation business owner, or they might be younger partners taking over as older partners move on. But they're going through, or they've just come out of this big transition phase, and there's this part of getting everything to work the way that they hope it will work and want it to work, and that meets their strategy. I think in a merger, there's always this integration phase where you're getting employees to learn how to work together, you're getting systems to talk to each other, and branding is the thing to be addressed. It's usually not the thing that's most on fire, but it does need to be addressed.
Well, Josh, something we addressed in the show, and that's why everybody should listen, is something that really caught my attention. And frankly, I've probably been guilty as a violator of this. And we were talking about logos as part of the branding. And you said something that just kind of hit me upside the head. You said, the logo is for the client. It's not for you, the business owner. And I think all of the time, I've always done what I like, and it's something that appealed to me. But what you said really hit home. For those business owners out there looking at their logos, maybe looking to reimagine, talk about the importance of creating a logo as part of your branding for your future client, not for you.
Thanks, Dan. Yeah, that's a thing we talk about a lot. Some clients are their ideal customer, in which case being subjective in that way and designing what you like for you might fit. But for most of them, that's not the case. And our process does a lot in finding out who those ideal clients are, who your competitors, all this sort of stuff. But ideally, our work is to get your end customer to feel the way you want about your organization. You want them to about your organization. So we need to design for their eyes. We need to design for their tastes and for what they're expecting and what you're promising to them. If we're designing it and our client is like, well, I don't like that. I don't like purple. Or I don't like that typeface. That's fine. We might not like it either, but we know because of the discovery process and the research and the methodical work we do, that is actually a really strategic choice for reaching the audience you need to reach. So we get to have those fun conversations. But it also means that we need to, when we show something, when we make a recommendation, we need to be able to tie it back to the strategy. It can't be what we like either. And as a person who owns an agency like this and has been my own worst client, I have been called out by my employees for being subjective when they need to be objective. So I understand how hard it is.
Oh, great. All right. So Josh, thank you so much for being a guest on the Shrimp Tank this week. For our listeners that want to get in touch with you or learn more about how they can work with you, where should they go?
You can always email me at josh@chalkboxstudio.com. You can find me on LinkedIn. Those are the best ways to get in touch with me.
Fantastic. And for everyone who is watching, this is a great one to go and watch again. You can catch all the replays at shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle. And I will say, on this last episode, there was a great little segue on like one of these questions that we just shared today, except it went a little bit different place. And I think we may have uncovered a future franchise. This could be really cool, but you have to actually go into the actual recording to see what we're talking about there. And for everybody else, you can listen on your favorite podcast recorder, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher. I use Overcast. And then like us and follow us on social media. Keep in touch with us and watch for our live streams every Wednesday.
Well, Josh, thank you very much. Had a lot of fun talking with you today. We really appreciate you coming on the show. Craig, as always, thank you. And that was a great tease out. I like that. We'll probably get a lot more listens on that. Hey, listen, if you enjoyed this video, click like and subscribe below. Also, check out our patron membership page. It's filled with exclusive content to help you grow your business and enrich your life. Go to patreon.com/shrimptankseattle. Join us here every week at 12 p.m. Pacific for our live stream broadcast on our Facebook page. Our next show will be on August 9th. We hope to see you then. Until we meet again, be well, be safe, and be prosperous, because for right now, the shrimp is back in the tank. So long.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.